Hi everyone, today I have a quick shopping my stash video for you. I'm not going to lie, I've got total inspiration for this from Louise of Sprinkle of Glitter. I watched her video yesterday and I thought, yeah, I really need to kind of go through my makeup collection too and see what I can find that I don't use all the time, which I probably should, which I like. So, I've got about 15 or 16 products here, which I know is a lot. But it's stuff that I'm just highlighting to myself and on camera that I probably should use more and that I'm going to try and use more because they're nice products. So, out of breath again. Don't know how I get so out of breath to start watching, filming these videos. Yeah, so I'll just get started. First is a MAC product and it's a mineralised skin finish in the colour Petticoat. This was limited edition ages ago. I can't remember what collection. But yeah, it's gorgeous. It looks like raspberry ripple ice cream. That's just how I describe it. Because it's got it's like light pink with goldy bits and beigey bits and lovely dark raspberry bits. Just like shot into it. And it's just so pretty. And I use this kind of like a blush slash highlight. So like, I think I would probably use like a different blush underneath, like a really muted one. And then use this over the top, just like a sweep of it, because it's a gorgeous pinky shimmery colour and it just gives the most beautiful glow to your cheeks, but it's pink. And I haven't been using pink colours a lot at the minute. I've been using like more peachy tones and nudie tones, so a lot of the products here are kind of pink things that I haven't been using as much, but they're lovely, so I should get more use out of this. Another MAC blush product, which I think will go well with that actually, is the cream blush in Lady Blush, which is pink again. I love cream blushes in the summer, but the one I've been using is the Gemma Kid Pawpaw, which is peach, which I use like every day. I'm wearing it now. But I used to have an absolute love affair with this. It's fantastic, but I just don't use it anymore. I don't know why. I just don't. But it's so pretty, and I definitely should. And so I'm going to try and get back and using that. But you could use this, and then the Petticoat over the top, and that will be really pretty. And I've used to do that all the time, so I need to start doing that again. Next is a random Salt and Glory product, and it's the Bright Here, Bright Now Energy Balm, which you basically put on after moisturiser and before foundation, and it just gives the skin like radiance. It's kind of like MAC Strobe Cream, like not that I've used that, but it kind of tries to do the same kind of thing that would do, like giving your skin radiance and a bit of a boost. And it's not shimmery, it's just like brightening, but there's no like glitter. And yeah, you can see I've used it up to there completely, and I've just stopped using it. Like I used to use it like all the time. Like last year, I used to use it every day before foundation, but I haven't used it much recently, and I probably should because it does make your skin look a lot healthier. Next is an eyeliner. I've got a load of products here. I'm just picking them out, and this is one that I think is a gorgeous colour, and it's the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Moray. And I got it in the glossy box and I absolutely love it. It's like a green. But like the problem I have with this is the lid's broke, so it's got a crack down it, so it doesn't like click on anymore, it just kind of pushes on. So the product dries out and yeah, it gets completely dry. So a lot of product gets wasted because every time I go to use it, I have to snap a bit off, then use the soft bit underneath, and that bit dries up. So every time I'm using it, I'm having to snap bits of my eyeliner off, which is a bit annoying, but never mind. It's a lovely dark green with like gold flecks in it. It's really, really pretty, and I would buy another Stila Smudge Stick because they're lovely. But I just never use it because I never think to grab for a green eyeliner, even though it's really nice. So I'm going to try and use that before it completely dries out. Next is a lip product, and it's the Revlon Just Bitten Lip Balm and Stain. It's a lip stain, and it's in the colour Passion. And as you can see, it's bright, bright pink. And it's just like a felt tip. You've seen these before, they're just like lip stains, so they just stain your lips, and then it comes with lip balm on the other end just to moisturise, because the stains can be quite drying. And I do really, really like this. I used to use it all the time. In about September time, I used it non-stop, but I've got so many lip products now, it's stupid really. And I don't know, I always just go for like the easiest option, like Max Hue or like my Clarins Apricot Inside Lip Perfector, like the easiest lips. Whereas this is easy, so I should use it more, and it's a lovely bright colour, so I'm going to try and use that. And I've got 2 eyeshadow palettes and 2 single eyeshadows, so these are eyeshadows I don't use enough. And that's mostly because I use my Naked palettes all the time, and this one, the Estee Lauder one, I've been using that nearly every day, and my Naked 2 palette, which is a brand new one, so I'm really getting into using that. And my old Naked palette, and these 4 eyeshadow things are all really unloved, and I love them, so I need to use them more. The first is the Sleek Original palette. I think this was the first eyeshadow palette I ever had, like before the Naked palettes and stuff. So back in the day when I didn't know of any other, like I didn't have any others, I used this all the time, which you can see. I'll try not to blind you. But you can see I've used this peach, like creamy colour a lot. I don't know if you can see, but it's got a massive dent in it. But yeah, there is some really kind of unwearable colours in here. But I swatched them all earlier, and I think this could be a way to inject some nice colour into my eyeshadows, because like, these greeny ones are really nice, and I could wear them with the green eyeliner. So I need to try and experiment a bit more with these kind of colours. And the Sleek eyeshadows are really nice, and I need to buy more palettes of them as well. But right now it's shot my stash because I have no money until my student loan comes in, which is a completely different story. Anyway, yeah, need to use this more because it's really good. And then I've got 2 single eyeshadows. The first is Smashbox ASAP. It's just this lovely brown, and to be honest, I don't need this. I had it before I had the Naked palettes, and every colour like this is included in them, so I forget about this because I just use them. But yeah, this is a really nice browny, shimmery, warm tone colour, which is really pretty, and Smashbox eyeshadows are great quality. And then the second is one that doesn't show up too much, and it's NARS's Fathom, and it's a really light baby pink with like glitter in, which does show up on the eyes actually, but not scarily so. It's kind of like my skin colour, so it doesn't really show up, but it evens out my eye and gives a lovely shimmer, which can be nice over the top of other eyeshadows or under them to give glitter coming through, which is nice. And sometimes it's nice just on its own with a flick of black eyeliner, and I totally forgot I even had this, so yeah, I need to use that more. And then the last eyeshadow product is actually my MAC palette. Yeah, I used to use this religiously before the Naked 2 and the Estee Lauder, like they took over my life. But I do love all the eyeshadows in this, and some of them have been hardly used, and others I used to use, like all the glitters, Wood Wing to Satin Taupe. I used to use them every single day, and that was when they were the only high-end eyeshadows I had, and I used them every day and loved them. And they're really not as loved now as they used to be, but they're amazing, and I should use them more. So yeah, I've got to get back into using this. And then there's still a few left to go. Firstly, a perfume, which is Moschino's I Love Love. I bought this a few months ago and actually haven't even used it that much. It's so nice and summery, and I sniff at it all the time because it's my old favourite. I used to wear it when I was like 16, so I've kind of got like memories with this, so I love it. But I hardly ever actually spray it on, so I need to start doing that. A lip gloss I've got here is the Avon Glazewear Shine in Pink Watermelon. It's another one that I used to use a lot and love a lot before my MAC lip glosses came along. Yeah, and I do love it. It's a lovely, again, easy way to wear some colour. It's bright, but not too bright. I don't know why I'm showing you that if you're not going to say anything. And they're lovely quality lip glosses, these ones from Avon, so I need to get more use out of that. And next is a product I'm actually trying to use up because I'm not actually that big of a fan of it, but I know I can just get through it and use it up and make room for other things. And it's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the colour NW15. Yeah. This is a bit thick for what I like, but I like having a thicker foundation, so I have got the Revlon Colour Stay, which is actually a better colour match for me and is practically the same foundation, and this is a bit too yellowy, as you can see, for me. So I think I just want to try and use this up as best I can when I use fake tan, and yeah, just use it up because I don't really need it anymore. And I think it's about 3/4 empty because when I first bought it, I used it every single day religiously, and I don't know how. At the minute I can't even imagine using it every day. So yeah, I need to finish that. And another one I need to finish is one, I've got several of these bottles, so I just want to finish the one that's half empty, and it's the St. Moriz Dark Tannin Mousse. And this one, I don't know if you can hear, but it's probably got about that much left in it. When you shake it up, you can't hear them anymore. I've got about 3 bottles of this that are full, and I haven't used it for months, so I I need to use it again and just kind of finish up the half empty bottle because it's just sitting around and it's got hardly any left in it. I do love this, it's so cheap and cheerful. It does get kind of a greeny tan, but I suppose maybe greeny is slightly better than orangey because it's more olivey toned. But yeah, sometimes it can go a bit too green. But I do love it and I need to use that more because I've abandoned it. 3 more things and then we're done. The first one is Smashbox cheek colour in Speed Racer, which is basically like a brownie. I would class it as a cream bronzer, kind of like the Chanel but more pinky. So it's more like, pardon me, a bronzer slash blush because it's more ready toned than like a brown. Yeah, so I used to use this all the time just along my cheeks to give like a bronzy blush. And yeah, I need to use that more because I haven't been using that since I got my Chanel one. And 2 lip products. The first is the Bubblegum Lip Scrub from Lush. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it, like there's quite a dint in it. But I don't know, I forget to use this and then my lipstick doesn't go on as well and things, and so it's a bit messy because you have to dip your finger in the sugar scrub and like scrub it around your lips. Now I have to hold my hand under here because it all kind of falls off. But it is effective and it works nice, and I want to use it up before it goes bad. So yeah, it says used by the 14th of December this year, so I want to try and get through some of this. Ow! Just chopped out on my ankle. Before December comes around, because I know it will so quickly and I don't want it to go funny and out of date when it's still mostly full. And last but not least is a MAC lipstick in the colour Ravishing, which is my perfect summer peachy colour. I don't know if you can see it, I'll hold it next to the white. Yeah, I used this loads last summer and I do love it. I just, like I say, I'm so lazy with lip colours. I go for the easiest, most subtle lip balms and lipsticks and lip glosses. And this is quite a subtle colour anyway, so I should just wear it. It's a lovely peach and it looks fantastic for summer with the peachy colours I have been going for, as opposed to all the pinks I've said I need to start using. I need to use this peachy one as well. So that is everything. I hope that I actually remember to keep using these more. I'll have to refer back to this video and see if I've actually used them. I might do like a blog post saying like if I've used them and things. So yeah, I'll get back to you on whether I use them in due course. And thanks for watching everyone. Bye!